Dearest people, I've been thinking about satisfaction, content. These kind of fairly quiet words. It's not like blissfully happy or ecstatic or joyful, but they're all on the same, they're all related. Feeling not dissatisfied. So that's one of the most painful experiences of this attachment energy, always feeling I don't have enough. But even the worst one is I am not enough. And so how do we conquer that? How do we heal that? So our first instinct is, well, I've got to get cake or a boyfriend or a new job or go somewhere and see something or hear something. In other words, we think of it, happiness or fulfillment or contentment coming through the objects of the senses, which is the world we live in. Nothing wrong with the world that we live in, nothing wrong with the object of the senses. But satisfaction is not a sensory experience. It's a mental one. When we realize we've got thoughts, and then we have physical experiences, they're very different. So contentment is a mental state, and it has to come from training our mind. We have to, by being content, saying I am okay, saying I'm good enough, being happy with what we're doing, having your meal and not waiting till you're stuffed to feel that I'm content, I'm full. No, full is not happy, full is not content. So we have to train our thoughts, I am okay, I'm doing well. When you do something, you be happy with yourself for doing it. You think good enough, and then you keep going and you do it better and better. So contentment, fulfillment is a mental state, and we have to train it. It doesn't come from food. A full stomach, that comes from food, It's a tough one, but when we see the difference between the sensory and the mental process, the thought process, it's quite a revelation, actually. But it's a training. We have to practice. And as the Tibetans put it so beautifully, nothing ever gets more difficult with practice.